Hello, dear friends. Hello, dear. Okay, so this is me. This is Joanne. Anna is not going to be able to be with us today. Something to take care of. Something in there. Uh, okay. Thank you very much for being with us. And I wonder if Tooth Fairy would be here soon. Now, tell me how my camera is doing, because last time someone told me that they were looking at the ceiling. So, okay. So I'll wait and see who's here. Let's see, live chat. Hello, hello. I wonder if Tooth Fairy is around here. Anna is not going to be with us today. And and I'm not that good at keeping up with the stream here. So I'll do my best. Ah, there you are, Tooth Fairy. Thank you very much. Thank you. I know Anna talked to you today or yesterday. I'm here. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tooth Fairy. I know. Anna, that's Anna. That's Anna there waiting at the dentist. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Hello, Marilyn. Jeannie, how are you from Orlando? I know. Louise, how are you, Louise Martin? It's so nice to see you. So, how many people do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, should we wait a minute? Okay. I know. Anna is such a neat lady. Oh, she is just such a neat. Hi, Sarah from Ontario. I heard that it's getting cold. Is it true that it's getting cold in Ontario? Because I have a friend that went up north, um, close to Canada, and they said that they had the fireplace on. So I don't know if it's wishful thinking. So anyway, nice to see you too, Louise. Thank you. Yeah, we'll wait a minute. Thank you to Ferry. So anyway, it's very hot in San Antonio. Yesterday when I was driving the car, it said 103. So and I says, how are you from Florida? Hola. Isas Creations. Isas or Isas, anyway, I don't know how you pronounce it. Isas, según yo. It's getting a little cooler. Yeah, it's cooler back in Guadalajara, because when it rains, the raining season, it gets cold at night, and sometimes you need to wear a jacket or a sweater. So because Guadalajara is as high as Denver, it's a mile high, so it can get cold. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Nancy Gabriel. Thank you. He says, ay, qué linda. Thank you very much, he says. Sarah, what is it? 103, that's way too hot for me. Yes, it is. It was 103 today. I think we're going to be 102 at around 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Sí, ¿verdad, Isas? Sí. Ok, gracias. Gracias, muchas gracias. Me da mucho gusto que estés con nosotras. Anyway, thank you very much for being with us. For a first since last month. Yes, and a half ago. Yeah, in Guadalajara it gets cool when it rains, and it has been raining a lot lately with hail. So, qué linda. Gracias. Douglas, hi. Douglas, how are you? It's so nice to see you. Anyway, so I think we have enough people. Is that okay, Tooth Fairy? It's 17 degrees Celsius. Nice. Nice. Okay. The craft enthusiast. Hi. there you are, Doug. Yes, he is here. He just 1, 2, 3 steps back. Yes. Okay. Okay. So Anna wanted me to talk about dropped stitches. And so you see, I have a dropped stitch there. And I'm making a video, but I think we have a video on dropped stitches anyway. But see how I dropped the stitch there. So what you need to do, let me tell you about the nature of stitches. When you have a knitted stitch, when you are knitting with on this side, you are going from, you're picking up your stitch from the front to the back, and the stitch is falling toward the back. So let me see if I can do this. So the stitch is going to be falling toward the back. So that means, okay, just a second. Okay, so that means that the curly side is going to be in the back and the smooth side is going to be in the front. So you're going to see a V in the front and you're going to see a loop in the back because that's the nature of the stitch. So if you drop a stitch, you want, and you are knitting straight stitch like here, you want that stitch to grab that ladder there, pick it up, and like that, the curly side will fall on the back. So let's do that again. If I pick up that stitch and I pass the next ladder, the curly part will fall to the back. So I pick up that again and the curly part will fall to the back. There we go. So we pick up that again and the curly part will fall in the back. So like that, I have all my stitches back and no problem. But see, the curly part, when you knit, the curly part is in the back. So what happens when you're doing garter stitch? When you're doing garter stitch, you have one row, let me signal this, you have one row of V and one row of curly, because when you're knitting on this side, the curly part will fall that way, and when you're knitting on this side, the curly part will fall on this side. So you have to be aware that if that stitch drops, let's do a couple. Let's see the nature of the stitch. So the next row would have to have the row with the stitch with the curly in the front. Therefore, the stitch has to fall that way. Oh, I think I'm going to do a video with this. So the curly part has to fall that way, but then on the next row, the curly part has to fall this way. So like that, they get alternated. So I will make a video with this because I promised you the last time. And so on the nature of this, you have a curly and a straight stitch. So what happens when you have something like this? When you have something like this, what I really recommend is that you pass, so make believe that your stitches are on your needle. So what if you make a mistake and you have to come down to where your the yarn that you pass through your stitches is, which is called a lifeline, and we do have a video on lifelines also. So when you make a mistake, you can come back to where the lifeline is and pick up your stitches like that. So that would be okay, and I really recommend to put a lifeline when you do intricate stitches like so. So when you have something like this, use a lifeline, and like that you don't have to struggle with picking up stitches. You just go back to where your lifeline is and pick them up like that, and you're done. See, all my stitches are back on my needle. Oops. Okay. See? So like that you can take the lifeline off and then put it back on, like let's say every 20 rows or something like that. So like that you feel safe. So questions? Yes, I use a crochet hook. I usually use a crochet hook because it is much easier. In this case, I just wanted to talk about the nature of the stitches, how the stitch on the right side looks like a V on that side, and it looks like a curly part on the other side. So every time you purl on this side, you will have a V on this side. Every time you knit on this side, you will have a curly part on this side. So every stitch has two sides, the V and the curl. And so it depends on which side you're at. You can pick up the stitches. What I do, since it's easier to pick them up with a hook, if I'm purling, I just turn my work and put the stitches up on that side, because it's much easier than when you do it on the purl side, so, or on the wrong side. So yes, it is much easier to do it. Okay, questions. I have to go back. Oh, you have a lot of people. Okay. It's Nature Crafts. Okay. Oh, Nature Crafts. I remember you. Okay. There you go. I'm here. I'm here. Oh, okay. So, no, Anna's at the dentist. Ooh, oh, I hate to go. I have to go tomorrow for cleaning. I don't like to go. Anyway, you have to. Hello from Pompeii. Wow. Elia Panariello. Panariello. Elia Panariello. Wow. Thank you very much. We have a lot of videos, Elia. Please look them up, because we have a lot. We have, oh, I don't know. I don't know how many videos we have, but a lot, a lot, a lot. So, like you've done with fixing quick knitting mistakes. Yes, I do, Douglas. We do have a video on fixing mistakes. So please look it up, because they're there. And let's see. Hi, Tuesday. Okay, I think it's much easier with a crochet. Yes, Luis Martin. I definitely recommend keeping small crochet hooks on hand. Yes, in case you need to pick. And then usually I use a small crochet hook, because it's easier to pick up the stitches, because it goes through the loop much easier. So hi, Diane. Everything is fine. Safety yarn. Yes, that it's I call it a lifeline, and we also have a video on how to use a lifeline. Dental floss. Oh, what a good idea! Because it slides very easily. Oh, yeah, and it stays in place also. Nice. Hi, Sarah. Lifelines have been such a lifesaver, yes. And doing complicated pattern, yes. Especially when you have something like I don't have it here with me, but when you have like the English rib or you're doing a brioche, when you're doing a brioche, you have to have a lifeline because to pick up those things, to pick up all those yarn overs, it is really a hassle. So I really recommend doing a lifeline when you're doing brioche. And Marilyn, how are you, Marilyn Salazar? How are you doing? ¿Cómo he estado? This one? Yes, it is a pretty pattern. I think we have it. What is it called? I think, I don't remember what this is called. Anyway, if it's not on the internet now, if it's not on YouTube, it will be. So very, very pretty. I have a lot of pretty, we have a lot of pretty stitches. Don't drop stitches, just just stitches. Okay. Just don't do it. Just don't. Okay. You can use the lifeline on any project, because, and especially, you know what's a pain? When you drop a stitch on the edge, when you drop a stitch there, right there, when it goes away like so, that is a pain because then you have to rescue that one and you have to figure out what is it, what's going with it, and you have to make sure that the two rows are in that thing there, and sometimes you have to reknit it. Anyway, the edges are a pain, but it happens. Lifeline using a darning needle. Yes, that's what I do, just a darning needle, something like so. And pass it through, very easy. ¿Qué pasó? I'm currently crocheting granny square for a bedspread. You have 255. Wow, okay. It happens. Anyway, so Anna wanted me to do how to pick up the stitches, but I do believe I'm going to be making a video on that and posting it because it is difficult for you to see it that way and for me to explain it like so. I don't twist very easily. Anyway, okay. It is awesome for anyone to do 255 squares. Okay, and whoever has that bedspread is going to have to appreciate it a lot because it's going to take a long time and a lot of love to make it. So, yes, you can do it. Hi, Beth. How are you? Yes, she is awesome. And all of you are awesome. Look at you. You're doing a whole bunch of stuff. Wow. Thank you for being with us. And thank you, Tooth Fairy. Thank you, Douglas, for being there for us because Anna was not able to. It will be my bedspread. Okay. Okay. Anyone that has that bedspread needs to appreciate it a lot. Okay. Yes, I will do a video. Thank you very much. I will tape it. When is it? Tomorrow. Yes, I'll do that tomorrow and I'll send it. Thank you very much for your network. All right. Okay. Thank you very much for being with us. And I will see you next Wednesday. And ideas for back to school, because children, especially like teenagers, like the bandanas, the the head pieces. They like the things that cover the tablets, or we have a bag that you can put your laptop in. So we have a blue one, a blue green one that we have, that I think we did it with basket weave. Anyway, we have it there. The fingerless gloves, that's another idea for back to school. Especially back to school is more free time for us. Well, my kids are older, so it would be for Anna and the younger people that have their kids going back to school. So that's free time for us. Number to text her. Thank you very much, Douglas. Thank you very much. My web shop, Anna is going to tell you about it. And the Teespring, yes, the Teespring shop. Anna has the Teespring shop. And I don't know. Thank you very much, Douglas. Margaret Strauss. Margaret Strauss. How fancy. From Lyon, Rhode Island. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, all of you. I will leave you talking. I'll stay here and have you carry on all the time you want. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Sarah. Thank you. Thank you. Because this has become like a club, like a social gathering. Yes, you do too. Have a good week and take care out there. Be aware of the heat. Stay cool. Drink a lot of water. Yes, always have a lot of patience. Hola, Dora. Hola, Dora Kramer. Muchas gracias por estar con nosotros. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. You began knitting a year ago? You haven't knitted that long. Oh, wow. You're good. You learned quick and a lot. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone, and I will see you next Wednesday. And be careful out there. You show us how to turn the stitches when repairing. Well, when you repair, what happens is that your stitches have to have the long leg in front. So this is the long leg of your knit. So sometimes you need to turn it so that the long leg is in front. So let me show you how the nature of that. The long leg of your stitch needs to be in the front. So if it's crooked, if it's like so, you can see that it's crooked. See it? Because the long leg is in the back. So you have to turn it until your long leg is in the front. But I'll do the video and show you what I mean. Thank you very much, everyone. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.